Hey guys, welcome to Just Casual ASMR. Today we are going to teach you how to shave your face in just 6 steps. And the reason why we're going to do this is because if you've never shaved before or you've just recently seen stubble coming through on your face, it can be quite tricky learning how to actually shave properly and safely without cutting yourself or nipping yourself or giving yourself a shaving rash. So for that reason, we're going to be doing it in 6 simple steps, and we'll start now. Step 1, you are going to need 6 items. Moisturiser, I use Nivea, simply because I think it's a good premium brand and it's quite cheap. Item number 2 would be a flannel or a washcloth. Item number 3 would be a quality razor, make sure it's clean. Item number 4 would be water. You'll definitely need this. Don't try shaving without water. It's really not good for your skin. Number 5 would be some sort of shaving balm, shaving cream, or shaving foam. I have shaving foam today. You can get shaving foam from £1 or $1 to $5 or £5, and a towel for the end. Step 2. Step 2 will be cleaning your face and opening up your pores just to make sure that you don't get any cuts or nicks or general shaving rash whilst you're shaving and after. So we want to grab our cloth or our flannel, put it in water. Oops. That's fine. Put it in water. Squeeze it out so it's just damp. And then wipe down our face. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be really wet. It's not very wet. Just damp to just make your skin a little bit wet and not so dry. So everywhere that you need to shave is where I want to get wet. So I've only got a little bit of stubble. But that's what we'll be shaving today. And then once you've cleaned your face and got it wet, sometimes use a little bit of moisturiser. You don't need much with moisturiser. You don't need much at all. You just rub it into your fingers. And that's that. So the moisturiser, leave on for about 3 minutes before you shave. Like I said, this will just open up your pores and avoid any cuts or nicks. Step 3 is applying our foam that we have today. So this is quite quick. You don't need much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And it will just help soften out the hairs. You will get it everywhere. Especially when you first start, you will get it everywhere. I still get it everywhere now, look. You can leave that on for about a minute before you start shaving, just to soak up your face. Cool. Step 4, actually shaving your face. The best way about going around your first shave is to make sure that you have a new, clean razor. And the reason why is because if you're using somebody else's, a lot of bacteria can go onto the razor and give you a shaving rash, or like I've said, shaving rashes are quite common when you first start. So make sure that you have a clean, new razor is the best way to avoid a shaving rash. And also go slowly, don't go fast. It's a lot to do with your face. It's the first time that you've ever bought anything this close to your skin on your face. So take your time with it. I'll get a little bit closer just so you can see what I'm doing. But I usually start up here. So what I will do is nice and gently, I will go down towards from the top of my ear to my cheekbone. Once I've done one stroke, dip that in water, and then I'll go from, not my cheekbone, sorry, my jawbone, and then from my cheekbone to my jawbone, and once again, and then I'll do the same on this side. I made a mistake. I need a little bit more balm just here, and that's to make sure I use too much as well. That's okay. That's okay. Because we've got water, so we can just wash our hands. Cool. Perfect. So from the top of the ear down to your jawbone, and then from the cheekbone, nice and gentle, down to your jawbone, and once again, nice and slowly, nice and slowly, and then once we're here, you might find that your hair grows here, you might find that your hair grows here. I find that my hair grows all here. It's called a goatee, when your hair grows here and here. Some people go for that style. I don't personally go for that style. I like to be clean shaven. But this is a bit where you need to be very, very gentle. I see that. And remember to keep dousing the razor into the water, just to keep it nice and wet. Just keep it nice and wet. So it's meant to glide across your skin, not really touch your skin. It's meant to glide across your skin. So you just got to make sure you're nice and soft to ensure that you get the proper shave. I wouldn't. You see these Gillette adverts, and you see these adverts where men shave and they get this perfect line every time. I have not met one man that has ever done that perfect line. Even my own father or my brother or any male in my life, I've never seen a man do that perfect line where they shave so well. Really, it's not. Everybody's hair grows so differently. So if it's still a little bit rough here and there, don't worry. That's okay. Just make sure you don't go too hard on your skin, because it will damage your skin. Make sure you stay soft. It will eventually all come off. Cool. So it's time to talk about grains. You should always, I personally believe you should always go with the grain for big patches. So my hair grows downwards, so that's the way that I've been stroking it. But here, my hair, some of it goes downwards and some of it goes upwards, but don't worry, just make sure you're nice and gentle. And glide across the skin. Perfect. And now we've got here, let's go down again. This was always the hardest bit, because I've got a big nose. But this was always the hardest bit when I was 15. And the reason why was because it's your lips. Your lips are quite tender, so you can get scared really of cutting yourself, but as long as you're gentle and you take your time, you don't rush it, then you're very unlikely to cut yourself. Cool. That's it. That bit seems to be done. I've got a little bit more here, so I'll just check myself generally as I've got the razor in my hand, and I'll take out a little bit more where I can. I don't have any hair there, I was just messy, but perfect. And now, once you're done with the razor, leave it in there with the handle facing out the water. The reason why is because you don't want to be putting your hand into a cup where there's a razor blade there to accidentally hurt yourself. Get your wet cloth once more and just wipe away any of the excess. Any excess that you see, wipe it away. And that's the shaving step 4 finish. Step 5 and the final step would be moisturise. I know we moisturise at the start, but it's always good to moisturise at the end because you've opened up so many pores where you've essentially cut the hairs off. So just to make sure those pores stay nice and healthy and the skin stays nice and healthy, we moisturise again. Rub it all in. You can even do it up there if you wanted. Secondly, I've got some clean water and I'm going to put my flannel in the water again to give myself a little wipe down to make it less dry, because it's always good to keep your skin wet. And to finish yourself off, you've got a towel. If you just bury your head in the towel, it will fix everything. So I know that I told you that the 5th step was the last step, but there is a 6th step and it's optional. The 6th step is that you speak to your girlfriend, your brother, your mother, your sister, your father, anyone really, and ask them how your shave is. How do they shave? Have they got any tips? Because you might find that they have some better tips than I do. And the tips that I've shown you are quite basic, and it's just to get a clean shave. Some people use silverback razors, some people use electronic razors. There's so many different types of razors to use, but you won't know about that until you ask them. So the best thing to do is to ask people around for what they think is best, and maybe you'll find a way of shaving that suits you better than what you've seen today. If I could give anybody any advice about shaving, or generally just having facial hair, it would be not to worry about how much of a beard you're going to grow, or how much, am I meant to have this much hair here, or am I meant to have this much hair here? And the reason why is because everybody's different. I will never grow a beard like Aquaman or Thor. I'll never be able to do that. And the reason why is because my face isn't like that. My facial hair doesn't grow that way, and it's okay. I mean, clean shaven is generally quite stylish, so we have nothing to worry about. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys, and you learned how to shave. Yeah, thank you very much for watching.